Well, you know, it's a grinded out game, and I think you saw it all over the Pac-12 today. That we know each other well. There's a lot of good teams, and it's going to be about toughness and stamina and perseverance. So I thought there's a lot of things that we could have cinched up in the second half, but overall I thought we executed our game plan, which was to try to make it really hard for them to find their forwards and to control the defensive end of the floor and control the paint. And I thought for the most part we did that. Arizona State's a really good team. Charlie's one of the most consistent coaches in the country. So I knew this would be a battle, and I'm really proud of our team for coming out on top. Yeah, I didn't think we rebounded very well in the second half, and that's going to be something that we just got to continue to build consistency in. And I thought Jordan did a really good job attacking the paint, but sometimes we get lulled into sleep. Either the ball goes inside to Mo and we watch, or we love watching what Jordan can do, but we got to be willing to have her back. And if she's driving in there and putting up good shots, which she was, and Monique, I thought she was getting good shots. She wasn't making as many as she normally does, but that's how we have to have her back. We have to fight and scratch and claw. And yes, Arizona State's going to box out every single time, and you got to find a way around those box outs, and it's got to be something that's more consistent. I think that was probably my biggest disappointment in the second half, was the way we rebounded on both ends of the floor. Physicality.
Yeah. I wouldn't say it bothered us. We were prepared for that. We've been preparing for that all week. We know Arizona State is a very physical team, so we just had to try and match that and match the aggression and be just as physical as they are. Box them out all week. I've been working on meeting the players low in their body, not getting them high, and I think we did a good job of matching their physicality.
I think it was just being aggressive. Arizona was making their run, and I knew that we had to make our run back. And so it was just about staying aggressive, getting the ball in the paint, whether that be to Mo or whether that be me driving the lane. So I would just say aggressiveness was the biggest thing that I was focusing on.
Well, I think I'm most pleased about, and maybe a little bit surprised, to be honest with you. I didn't think we could zone them for that long. And that was not our original game plan. It was really to pressure them for 94 feet. But, they were attacking our pressure pretty well right off the bat. We were attacking theirs. But I think probably I'm most pleased with the way that we controlled the paint, at least on the first pass. And we made them go so deep into the shot clock on almost every offensive possession. And once we got a lead, that was really to our advantage because it shortened the game, right? I mean, they're shooting in single digits most of the time. That's less possessions and less opportunities for them to come back. So I think I'm most proud of how we made it difficult for them to find Bruner and Dornstadter on a consistent basis.
Well, I think as a point guard, you always have to be composed and poised at all times, no matter what the situation or circumstances are. And I knew that when Arizona State was making their run, I obviously had to be that one that was staying composed and making sure everybody was on the same page and we were slowing down. But I think that's my job overall as a point guard and for this team. So that was just what I was trying to focus on.
It's awesome. We appreciate her support. Glad she's able to come out. I would say me and Jordan probably both look up to her, and she's just a trailblazer in our game of women's basketball. So it's nice that she's able to come watch us.
And it's great for our city of Los Angeles, that the Sparks did so well, and we want to be one of their greatest supporters. So it was great to be able to celebrate them and celebrate what they accomplished, but it's great for the individuals. Candace Parker came to our SC game as well. It's their second game, and so we just appreciate the support, not only of the players, but also of their management and their coaching staff. And, I've got 2 players right here that I think would be really great Sparks one day. I'm a little biased, but, take it for what it's worth. But I just think this town needs to get excited about women's basketball, whether it be UCLA, Sparks, USC, Loyola Marymount, Pepperdine, and we need LA to be excited about that. And I think them winning that championship really helps it all the way down to the grassroots level. So I think it's a really important thing that we support each other and we celebrate each other's accomplishments.
It's tough. Just taking it one game at a time, one practice at a time, trying not to get too far ahead of myself mentally, because that's where I'm not at my best. I'm at my best if I'm in the moment, and just taking every opponent one game at a time, like I said. So this week I knew I had a big matchup with Bruner and Dornstadter, and that was my focus. Now on to Arizona and on to their bigs, and yeah, just taking it one game at a time.
Good try.
Do you have time for one last question?
Appreciate you guys being here. It means a lot.
Thank you.